was Forfess's third at Farquharson Park this afternoon as Scone welcomed near neighbours Blairgowrie for the McBookie North Division's match of the day. Scone went into the match knowing that a win would carry them above Blairgowrie and up into the top two. With the heavy rain falling, Blairgowrie started the game the more brightly and were first to threaten after only 6 minutes. The ball is crossed into the box here by Riley, and when it's partially cleared back out, it falls kindly for Axworthy, however his effort is off target. Scone hit back and a couple of minutes later had the first effort on goal of the game. The ball is picked up at the halfway line by Fergus before passing out to Mitchell. Mitchell then plays a good 1-2 forward with Abby Nige before a very weak effort which was blocked by O'Brien and eventually gathered by the Blairgowrie keeper. The action swung to the other end of the park and a long ball forwards gave Scone some trouble. The ball was gathered by Darren Neve before pulling out to the left hand side. His first cross into the centre was blocked by Whitworth, but when Neve managed to create some space for himself, his second effort however was well past the post. Blair was then awarded a free kick on the edge of the box and Axworthy stepped up to take the kick, however his effort went well over the bar. Blair were enjoying the best of possession of the opening period, and when a corner was swung in from the left by Hood, Winton had to pull off a great save from Mark Brash. A great reaction save to keep the sides level. Blair continued to do the pressing, and when a corner was partly cleared by the Scone defence, the ball was eventually worked in from the left wing into the centre, however on this occasion Axworthy's header was off target. Scone were dealt a major blow however after 20 minutes, with the loss of top scorer Abby Nige. There seemed little in the challenge between Nige and Hood in the corner here, however when Nige fell to the ground, he unfortunately dislocated his shoulder and will be out for some weeks. All best wishes to Abby for a speedy recovery. Despite the loss of their talisman striker, Scone were to go on to have the next couple of chances. Gary Fergus picks the ball up before releasing Fraser Mills on the left hand side. When he's closed down by Pirrie, the ball breaks down to Mills and he lays the ball back to Kevin Sinclair. Sinclair's cross into the middle is then collected well by Andrew Mackenzie, who creates a bit of space before going goalwards, however a good block by Hood to prevent the effort sees the ball rebound to Fraser Mills, but a good save from Gordon O'Brien to prevent Scone taking the lead. The cross from Gary Fergus here though just far too deep for the Scone attack. The action was to move to the other end of the park, and some good build-up play from Blairgowrie saw the ball moved about on the left-hand side before being played back to Gordon O'Brien. His long effort forward was then collected by number 11 here, Darren Neve, a good bit of footwork to create a bit of space, but an excellent save from David Winton to prevent the goal. Blairgowrie had shaded the opening half hour and were to have the next opportunity. A long free kick from O'Brien was collected by Findlay, and when he managed to create a bit of space for himself, managed to an effort on goal, however pulled it to the left hand side of the post. Blairgowrie were to take the lead on their next attack after 33 minutes. A throw on the left by Nicol was collected by Cruikshank, and when Cruikshank looks up and sees the run into the centre there by Brash, excellent first time effort by Brash to wrong foot Winton and put the visiting side ahead. Blair's goal however was to see an end of them dominating the chances on goal, and Scone were next to threaten when Fraser Mills got on the end of a Gary Fergus free kick before seeing his effort crashing back off the bar. Scone attacked again, and when Craig Mitchell managed to put the ball forward to Gary Fergus, Fergus did well to hold the ball in play before creating a bit of space off the challenge of Findlay. His cross into the centre partially blocked, and when the ball falls to Sean Fergus, his effort from just outside the area only just goes past the post. Scone were to capitalise on this good period of pressure just on the half-time whistle, when a corner from the right was taken by Sinclair. First time effort was blocked, however his second effort into the centre, and a good header by Arran Mackay for his first goal for Scone Thistle. Yet another good delivery from Kevin Sinclair, who has made a habit of good assists over the last few weeks. Good position by Mackay to get some space at the front post, and a lovely header to give O'Brien no chance. Scone started the second half looking for the lead, and when a free kick into the area by Fergus was only partially cleared, the ball broke to Craig Mitchell, but his effort was over the bar. Scone were showing a lot of patience in trying to break down the Blairgowrie defence, and with some good work from Gary Fergus and Kevin Sinclair on the left wing, were looking for opportunities to break the Blairgowrie defence. Eventually Sinclair gets the ball into the centre, and when it's partially cleared, it's picked up by Craig Mitchell. Mitchell threads an inch-perfect pass to the onside Fraser Mills. When he goes goalwards, however, O'Brien manages to fell him. The referee awards the penalty, but the big decision now is whether it's a yellow or a red card. The referee decided from his angle that Gordon O'Brien had made an attempt to play the ball and deemed it a yellow card. However, the replay, which the referee of course didn't have, clearly shows that Mills is going through in goal and O'Brien just takes the player out. Fraser Mills stepped up to make no mistake from 12 yards and score his 15th goal of the season. Blairgowrie tried to hit back straight away, and when the ball was worked up the right hand side, the ball was not properly cleared by the Scone defence despite their best efforts. It's eventually won forward, and when Brash plays the ball to Plenderleaf, his effort on goal is touched away from goal by David Winton. Scone had the next opportunity when a long ball forward by Winton is picked up by Mills on the edge of the box. However, on this occasion, the Scone striker pulled his effort to the left-hand side of the post. After 65 minutes, Craig Mitchell almost emulated David Beckham. When a ball forward by Scone was collected by O'Brien, his effort was only partially cleared and picked up by Craig Mitchell at the halfway line, and with the Blairgowrie keeper off his line, Mitchell tried the effort from inside his own half. However, on this occasion the ball went wide. Scone continued to attack, and when the ball was worked between Sean Fergus and Kevin Sinclair into the centre, partial clearance sees the ball cleared outside. However, the first time effort from Gary Fergus just off target. Scone were to wrap up the 3 points with 15 minutes to go. A corner from the left by Gary Fergus was swung into the box, and when it wasn't cleared by either Perry or O'Brien, there was Sean Whitworth to keep his eye on the ball and an excellent cool header to put the ball into the back of the net. Good awareness by Whitworth here to ensure that no matter what was going on around him, he kept his head towards the ball and managed to get the header in. The goal was certainly enjoyed by all the Scone players and the dugout as well. There was no more goalmouth action, and Scone were to comfortably hold on to collect all 3 points. The win meant that Scone leapfrogged both Thornton Hibs and Blairgowrie up to second place, and now sit only a point behind leaders Kirriemuir at the top of the table. It was a historic win for the Jags, as it was the first time they had beaten Blairgowrie in the North Division. A fact that even brought a rarely seen smile from Scone gaffer Derek Lawson, centre camera just now. That's all for tonight's Jaggies TV highlights. Thanks for joining us. Bye for now.